Huggy Wuggy's involvement in this upcoming third chapter of Poppy Playtime is one of the most important aspects we're clued into. Originally, we were told of old characters from previous chapters meant to be making a return by developers working on the games, but also that there was never an official confirmation so far for Huggy Wuggy's character, as it stood out as a fan favorite many members of the community were so desperate to see going forwards. And it turns out, following the recently released second gameplay trailer, we did finally see a depiction of Huggy Wuggy after all, backing up all the rumors and leaks out there for Huggy making a reappearance in some way. But there was just one problem. Huggy Wuggy did end up appearing on a television screen during the trailer, but this wasn't the original Huggy we all knew from the first chapter of the game, and the fact we never see him physically accompanied by this new appearance is where we were left wondering what the heck is even going on here with the character. But moving forwards, it turns out we actually were given more information about Huggy and everything meant to spell out his involvement in the game, as well as the new leaks. Back when the popular Smiling Critters VHS was originally released by Mob Entertainment, we started to piece together all the little clues and hidden details that would help us to figure out the character's role in everything. And our actual starting little detail found in the Smiling Critters VHS was the fact that during a specific frame of the video, you're able to enhance the coloring of the image a certain way to see more clearly what appears to be a perfect match for Huggy Wuggy himself, meant to be a sort of Easter egg starting to mark his return in the upcoming chapter to be set in stone to actually happen. We do see his eyes, a sort of blue exterior, and even the same mouth pattern. That would go hand in hand with our developer hints that tell us we should be expecting some characters from the past to be making a comeback in some way or another. But it turns out there was more details to come next, more evidence. Our confirmation comes in the form of a publicly released article made by the company behind the actual Poppy Playtime franchise, which is specifically titled Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 releases in December, The Fluffy Adventures of Huggy Wuggy continue, with a depiction of the blue fluffy monster himself as a toy version similar to what we see in the original trailer of the game, plopped right in the middle of the screen to tell us it's definitely something we should be expecting to look forwards to. The bigger version, that is. Fans of the franchise even pointed out that developers never flat out confirmed he died after his long fall originally, and in the case of other monsters, they have no problem admitting that they ain't gonna be making a return anytime soon. And they allegedly cut a cake of him saying, "Let's cut him open since we can't in-game yet," pointing to pretty direct references telling us Huggy Wuggy is very much alive in this case after all. Even our leaks from the inside of the process help confirm everything we're meant to be looking at. Specifically that the secret from the Smiling Critters video is gonna have a role to play again because it connects directly to what we see leaked in the office building for Mob Entertainment, the company making the game right now. What appears to be a somewhat innocent post at first glance from a user utilizing the 2D art section within the building reveals a secret message way in the background that reads, "Save Huggy 2023, which not only connects the character to the original release of this third chapter in the first place, it also backs up everything we've been seeing in regards to Huggy Wuggy as well. The Critters cartoon Easter egg, the developer comments regarding returning characters, even the fact that Mob Entertainment's Spanish account is literally going around liking posts that ask if Huggy is meant to be returning in Chapter 3. A Discord user covering Huggy's return follows that up with stating that they liked every single reply that had Huggy talked about or even mentioned in any way. It's looking pretty safe to say that the Smiling Critters helps us out with hinting at this key secret Chapter 3 monster, but we also know that this isn't all of the information we're given. The big leaks behind this story connect to what fans have come out posting, claiming actual leaks of the character are out and Huggy is coming. The same sort of depiction we ended up seeing in the actual gameplay trailer released by Mob Entertainment themselves. The post reads, "An image from Chapter 3 of Poppy Playtime has been leaked," with what appears to be, as I said, basically the same exact depiction we saw in the television of the trailer, only this time it's an actual roaming character. The confirmation we need if it's proven to be 100% accurate, as a fan asks the poster, essentially if what he's actually looking at is real, or if it's a troll, because what we're looking at simply doesn't seem possible. To which the poster tells him that it is true. Having this strange new sort of depiction of the character actually locked in for Chapter 3 would cause a bit of confusion amongst the community, as the general response seems to be along the lines of, damn, I don't know if I'm scared or I think it's weird. Why shouldn't Huggy be all messed up? Because he just has a sort of messed up face this time around. Or maybe it's meant to be another entirely different Huggy Wuggy, but not the one we came across from Chapter 1. Anyway, very strange. And we know more definitively that these kinds of leaks are no stranger to this series. If the company themselves were willing to help add on to the confirmation of Huggy appearing with the article that was posted on the situation, there's no telling what else could potentially be spreading around that we wouldn't know about. Other secrets. More recently, these other secrets are what we ended up seeing with other hidden characters for the 3rd chapter as well. A big mystery character we were originally clued into that actually happened to be a bird, as a while back Mob Entertainment released a comic featuring Bunzo Bunny, in which he came across a bird nest with an actual egg found inside. The fact we've never actually had a bird depiction before that could have possibly laid this egg in the first place is where we were given the idea that there could have been a bird monster running around certain parts of the Poppy Playtime factory that we were meant to come across in a future chapter. Probably this one. But a post recently gave us some added details to the situation by bringing up the idea that Kickin' Chicken himself could be the answer we were looking for. While there was never a more monstrous, bigger bodies initiative character like Catnap's confirmed for Kickin' Chicken's character, we know from what we're told behind the scenes that Kickin' Chicken's character is one of the most talked about out of the whole group. He's at least supposed to be important in some way, but we also know the other side of the story claims Kickin' Chicken's involvement to be a reach. We do know that there have been other bird-like characters revealed in the past, along with all of the other scrapped characters from the 2nd chapter of the game as well, and due to the fact Mob officially told us that some scrap designs could end up making a return in-game in some way, it wouldn't make sense to completely rule out the possibility of a new character instead just yet. The main importance comes down to if you think Kickin' Chicken will be the answer to this important finding, or if it means we're gonna end up seeing something new in the franchise in an upcoming game instead. But outside of our secrets we're told for Chapter 3, the new information we're told about the smiling critters is the most important part. The big reveal fans have been waiting for, as we know after this initial VHS video, we've never seen a follow-up episode. More videos with the characters. But the game's company ended up finally giving us the information we needed, giving us new behind-the-scenes details and secrets to help us put together what we could actually potentially be seeing in this new Smiling Critters video. So I put together everything we're told to bring you the story concepts for episode 2 in this video right here. So for what we know on the situation, make sure to check it out.